Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, we're heading to Canola now, and we're gonna switch the combines over to chopped straw. We were dropping straw to bale it, so now we gotta uh, change it back. So on the TR99, it has a Redicop chopper, and the John Deere is probably the most painful to switch over, and I'll go show you what happens on the John Deere. It usually takes about 30 minutes to do. So what you gotta do here is you gotta take this guy, drop it down, because the straw comes right out of the back, so you don't want this in the way. Then you pull this pin on each side, and there's you just take a crescent wrench, and where is it? Right there on that roller there. You just put it on there, and there's a track with a gear on it, and it pulls the chopper all the way forward. Then you take the long chopper belt off and put a short belt, because the chopper still needs to be turning. We tried it without a chopper belt, and it just plugged up, because still a little bit of straw works its way in there, and then it plugs the whole thing up. So what you got to do for that is undo this tightener all the way as far as you can, so you can get it, because it's not easy to get that belt off and on. And then you got to do everything in reverse again, tighten all that up, and yeah. So it's a little bit of work. It's kind of weird, because on our TX36 that we had before, you just turned a handle, and that's all it was, just a handle. On the TR96 over there, you just, inside there is a door. It just falls from the top down there, and you just put a bolt in. And actually the other TR96, it's actually just a pin. You put it up to the top, pin it in, and you're done. This one, the belt has to be turning, because it's a job to get this belt off. So what they have is they take it off the main rotor, and you put it on this idler. And I was trying to figure out, because I've only done it once, and my buddy Aaron told me how to do this. And I was looking at this, and I said, well, man, I gotta loosen this up. No, because I was watching this thing here, and I was looking, well, this looks familiar. It's got a handle on it and everything. You pull this bolt out, and then this handle drops down, loosens the belt. Take it off there, put it on, and then tighten this back up, put the nut back on, and you're away you go. So that's what I'm gonna do. There. So I just pulled this handle down, and it loosens the belt up. Now I can go back here, take this belt off, and can do it with one hand. There, she's on. Go back here, push this back up, and I just gotta put that bolt back in so it holds. So now you just shut the door, put the wing nuts back on. There, she's ready to roll. Well, good day everybody. So the canola was a little bit tough. 1 point over, it was 11. So with good weather on the horizon, well, for the rest of the week anyway, we're gonna wait an extra day, so it goes down to at least 10. I'm gonna go take a sample of it here after we're done straw. Me and Sean are baling the straw. We've got 110 bales already, so it's above my expectations. But if this was any decent straw in here, we'd have 200 easy for 130 acres. Anyway, you can see, you can tell where the straw is really yellow, where it was really good, and like on the stubble where it was dark, those dark spots there wasn't much wheat there because it drowned, so we didn't get that much. Anyway, I'm happy with the straw that we're going to get though. I had to run to town and buy a couple of fuel filters for this guy. I had forgotten when I had changed them last on this tractor because it doesn't get used as much anymore. And I got a bail. Stop. That's not going to be a very good one. Oh well. That's what happens when you're filming. I've got a sensor that's gone on here, as you'll see. E422 is a bail gate latch sensor. I think it said left hand. So I got to change that for next year. But as soon as we're done this straw, that's it for baling. So boy, over here some really good straw. I think it's because all the manure I put here. Right in this area, I really loaded the manure up, and the wheat was awesome right here. You can tell closer to the bush there wasn't as much. Sean, smile. Yeah, right about there. I remember, this is quite a few years ago, I didn't get that heavy spread right here. I've had it spread here before, but not very heavy. So I gotta turn around. Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call, so. Anyway, yeah, you can see in this area, there was pretty much nothing here. This is where the water runs down this way, comes that way. And then you can see where it was better right there, so. And then good right here, on this hill. That's how it is in a heavy rain year. And the funny thing is it's super dry here now. Like, super dry. We haven't had really any big measurable amount of rain since the first week of hay back in July. So hopefully, you know, first you want the rain to stop and then you want it to come back. We don't want it to come back now, we're fine, but hopefully it just comes back normally in the summer. So yeah, this will be as soon as we take these bales off, we're gonna get spreading manure on that manure pile there. We have to get rid of it. There's just too much there again. I haven't spread manure in probably 2 years now was the last time. But I only spread a few loads, and then I had that big rock go through the beaters, and it broke the top beater shaft. And then I was welding it. I got it all welded up, and a new bearing. Because when I noticed the bearing was kind of almost gone. Man, that thing's annoying. Right, Sean? I got it all welded up, replaced the bearing, and then something happened with my knee. I know I was on my knees lots welding and stuff. And I had fluid in my knee, and I had to get it drained and IV antibiotics, stuff like that. So it got too late to spread again after. So I have to put that together, and then I got a beater to put on the other manure truck, and I've got to finish putting new chains on my pull-type coon spreader. And hopefully I have enough chain. I might have to order another roll of chain. Or I could get my John Deere manure spreader going too. I like that little John. It's too tiny, but it sure spreads nice. But yeah, that's the plan. We're going to be spreading a lot of manure, hopefully, in the near future. So after we're done here, I'm going to head out to the combines and take another sample of the canola, see what it tests. If it's 10, we'll probably combine. It's not windy today, so it's not really drying very well, but it's supposed to be nice tomorrow for a nice breeze and hot. It's supposed to be like 20 tomorrow, so okay. Well, we're back in the field again, and the canola is testing. It's not dry, but it's pretty dry. Dry enough for me. It's testing 10.5 or 10.6, whatever. So we go. There's Sean over there. We've got pretty much, we just have to fill the small tandem yet, and everything else is full. And it seems to be coming not too bad. We've done that much there, around the other side, and now we're going the whole half mile. So that's about 3,000 bushels. So it's not too bad. I just wish it was all like this. At my place, the other place, my south farm, it was so wet there I couldn't even seed anything. Just a few peas, which I haven't combined yet. Sean's unloaded now. Got half LED lights and half regular lights. That truck should be full after he's done with it. And he'll unload in the top kick. And it sure is a lot lighter through the camera. It's pretty dark now. Well, boys and girls, I'm loading another load. I have to go put some duct tape on the auger because the canola was finding its way out of there. Hit me in the head down there. On the ground. I see the neighbors are really giving her on their wheat. Got 2 John Deeres and a cat. I think it's a 470. I believe. Yeah, that's what it is. She's dry. Canola's testing 9.8. Probably like 9.5, 9.4 now. So it's a nice fall day. I wish we had these the last 3 years. Well, I'm back in the field. It's evening time now. We don't have much canola to go. Lori's back and he's in the 99. Dad's in the 96. Sean's going on load. And you can tell it's evening because the dust just settles and hangs. I just jumped over these 3 canola swats and I think I tore my groin. Other than that, it's dusty. You can make out a combine there, and there's one over there. I wish I had my drone, but the battery's dead, so I have to order a new one. It won't take a charge anymore. Almost looks like a forest fire, there's so much dust. I really like that Redicop chopper. Thing cuts nice. That John Deere chopper needs new blades. I gotta put some on for next year. That has a fine cut chopper, but the blades are dull. That is dusty. Well, looks like we're gonna get the Kenworth full again. The other truck in the background is full. So it's yielding not too bad. I think it's in the 40s, which is all right for the year it's been. It probably would have been a little higher if behind the Freightliner there, water came from the ditch and flooded the field all the way this way. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna jump this swath. Gonna get out of the dust. Now we got some big hills coming up here, and I gotta tell the guys that no full hoppers when they're going on the side hill, because it'll shift to one side and tip over. I don't think it'd tip over, but you sure lose a lot of canola. You never know, it could tip over. It's really steep over there. Anyway, I really gotta stop saying anyway. You guys could have like a drinking game with how many times I say anyway. So everybody's gonna say, well, how come you don't have a cart? Well, I really don't need a cart. I know it saves a little time and everything, but I'd have to get another driver to run a cart. I'd take a cart if someone gave me one. They don't give the carts away free here in Canada. I gotta go tell them to put that load more in front. Close to the edge there, eh, Dad? You like that sandwich? I hate that. It's pork. Yeah, that's one thing I hate. Hey, there's a mouse. That's one thing I hate about evening time is the damn dust. It just blinds everyone. Making that old cat work. I think Dad's gonna get lost in here. I kind of cut this piece here. It just kind of goes all over the place. So when it gets kind of dark and kind of dusty, you don't know which swath is which. It's a little bit darker than what the camera is showing. It always picks up more light, the camera. I think I'm going to take over in the old 96er. for Dad here pretty soon. You can see some of the hills, how they're steep there. I'll show you when I get in there. I'm in the 96 now, and I am doing the first round on the side hill. Oops, sorry for my finger. Now, this is really steep here. It's kind of hard to describe how steep it is because the camera doesn't really show it. But I remember last time I was here on this very same round, I was spinning out. I had to put the combine in 4-wheel drive to climb this hill. So we're climbing it now, we'll see what happens. Sideways. All the canolas falling to the left hand side. Well, we're gonna make it this time. I don't know why it was so soft last time, but you definitely don't want to be on this hill with full hopper. If I was outside filming, you'd definitely see the difference than inside the cab. It's always iffy when I dump bales out here with the hay baler. I always used to dump them and they would kick them out and they'd roll down there and I'd have to go get them. I think it was one in the winter time I couldn't get it because the tractor was sliding down the hill, so I just left it there. It was impossible to get that one. Well, the worst is over. It's just that very first round that it's so hard on this hill. Well, we'll be done canola here in another hour. And then that'll be it. Canola's dry as a bone. It's testing 9 now. So that is all. We are done canola. Finished her off. Last hopper of canola going in the truck. This combine I don't like to unload very fast because that auger is wonky, and we've always had trouble with it, so we just idle her down and it seems to be fine. So this earlier model TR has a different unload auger than our other TRs, and I guess that's why they changed it, because it definitely works better on the other ones than this one. I put brand new U-joints there and broke them both off, so we came up with the idea that it seemed to work better with the slower you went, so we slowed it down, and we closed the gates too, so it didn't take so much at once. So slowly but surely, and it works all the time. So it hasn't broke for 2 or 3 years now. It runs rough when it's empty though. Well, parked the combines over here, and now I gotta walk. Ooh, look at the moon. Walk back and get the truck, which I don't mind. It's not that cold out. It gets cold in the nights now, boy. Like I said earlier, you have air conditioning, and then crank that heater on as soon as the sun goes down. So, yeah, it's October. So, say the 1st or the 2nd, one of those two. It's, you technically like to be done harvest now. Like, you really don't want to. We've combined up to the Thanksgiving, which is Canadian Thanksgiving, not American Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving, you might as well be Christmas. But yeah, we've combined Thanksgiving, but we've combined in November 4 years ago. There was a big warm stretch after it snowed. And we thought we were going to lose our canola to the snow there. But it warmed up for that one day. It was like 20, 22 or something. Canola just dried right out. Who knew? We could have waited instead of drying it. But you don't do that. But that was nice though. We finished off the last 60 acres. But we haven't done any fall tillage in a long time. And this is going to be the year for fall tillage, I can tell you that. Everybody is working their fields up. Whether it's like heavy harrows. Well, a lot of people heavy harrow anyway. But there's that new heavy harrow from Schulte. It has discs in front and then a set of heavy harrows, because heavy harrows alone don't really work up any of the ground, and people are wanting more like a little more tillage because it's too cold in the spring. The ground's too cold with all the trash on it, and it takes too long to warm up when you could be planting already, because you want to plant as early as you can to beat the fall frosts and snow. So I'd like to try that new Soil Star or whatever. That'd be kind of cool, especially on this ground here. It would look good. But I'm going to use the chisel plow. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll talk to you all later.